Um, now to go on to speaking of podcasts, we got to talk about Pat McAfee.
Oh my God! I just saw something about that.
2-time Colts punt Pro Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So he's a punter.
Sir.
Yep.
Sir.
And on his show, now I never really seen the Pat McAfee show, but
when you said Pat McAfee, I thought I was like, not that Pat McAfee. Okay, that one.
Pat McAfee show is a good listen if you're a sports fan. It's like I don't want to be. It's like First Take without Stephen Smith. Like with Max Kellerman, Skip Bayless, and like another guy.
Oh God.
That's how it would be.
So, he had Adam Cole on, and this is like a 2-hour podcast. So I didn't hear the whole thing, but there was a heated argument at the end of the podcast.
Adam Cole was on there for like a good 15 minutes or 10, 12 minutes.
I'm just reading a quote from Mark Henry that they was talking about it.
Now,
he said it's not. He said it's not a work.
So,
Mark Henry, come on.
Yeah, I know. So he was coming at.
Are you gonna get backstory real quick? Are you gonna get backstory, and you want me to do it?
No, you give me some backstory.
Okay, so since I would say maybe 2018, Adam Cole and Pat McAfee had like a sort of a rivalry. I don't know if y'all watch the watch-alongs. They do the watch-alongs. They do the pre-shows. And even one time, I think he cost Adam Cole a match. I think he was about to hit somebody with a chair. He like took the chair from him. They do the watch-alongs, and he gets on his nerves. He was like, who can I compare him to? And he was like Byron Saxton and JBL. It's like that.
Yeah,
Pat like, Adam Cole, baby. Yeah, and then Pat McAfee was like, Adam Cole, baby. He was like, why am I here? It's kind of like that relationship.
Okay.
So yeah, they been doing that back and forth. He quote unquote hates Pat McAfee. So they've been kind of back and forth since 2018, 2017. So that's kind of like a backstory.
Okay, yeah. So with that backstory saying, it looks like Pat McAfee obviously watches wrestling, right? So
he be on the pre-shows.
Yeah. So he made the comment that even though Adam Cole's a good wrestler, he wouldn't be where he's at because he surrounds himself with really great talent.
Okay. Real quick.
I thought it was because he said he was small, but okay.
No, it's a quote before that. He was just like, because the whole time they were kind of taking little subtle shots at each other, but the one that kind of started this whole thing right here, he was like, you're good, you're very good, but you are nowhere near Shawn Michaels. And then he kind of just said it like smartly like that. And then Adam Cole said, well, Shawn says I'm good, and Shawn says I'm going to be one of the best. And then he was like, well, Shawn's a nice guy, so maybe he ain't want to hurt your feelings. And then he goes on to say, I'm good. I acknowledge that Shawn acknowledged that I'm on my way, but I still got years to go. And then he said, yes, you have, years to go, but you're on your way. And then this quote is the next quote right after. They just had that kind of back and forth.
Yeah, when he comes out, it says basically, because you surround yourself with basically the Undisputed Era, that Adam Cole got pissed and says, I find it so ironic that all the people that say I surround myself with really great talent and that's why I succeed, of all people, you? What, a punter?
I'm sorry.
You being on a team that literally did everything. You just having to kick a football every now and then, and all of a sudden you feel like you're really important. Of all people to say that to me, I surround myself with super talented people, and that's the only reason why I was successful. You're a psycho.
Dude, he was like, hey, the way that he said it though,
interview, bro.
He was like, first of all, I was punter of the decade in my position.
He's either output of the
decade.
He was like, second of all, I didn't say they were the only reason. I said they were the main reason that you're winning.
Yeah.
Bruh, it's like, I'm the jobber of the year. Like, bruh, what?
He said I was the punter of the decade. He man got 2 Pro Bowls with the Colts, He has no championships.
I can't.
I was like,
well, Peyton Manning left by that time. So.
Yeah, Peyton Manning left by that time. So he wasn't on the Colts when he had that one when the Colts won that championship. So
I'm just okay.
So
that's hilarious to me. That whole exchange is funny.
So obviously that he was pissed. He stood up from the seat. Then he like knocked the microphone down. And then he was he got right up in McAfee's face and started like throwing F-bombs, cursing him out. You fucking asshole and stuff like that. They called the other guy, the producer, someone that tried to come there and calm down. He's like, get your fucking hands off. I was like, whoa, we not bleeping none of this out. So
it's a podcast. You don't got to.
Yeah.
Well, they do on theirs, but I guess they just let it slide.
They're on Sirius? Oh no, I think that was.
No, they're on the actual like they're on the actual like radio station.
Okay, yeah, no. What I'm looking at, it was the thing for Busted Open.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what do you think it is? Do you think it's a work, or do you think it's a shoot? Now, I'm asking Lady Sketch. I'm asking
sorry. Okay.
Lady Sketch.
I thought it was a work when I saw it. Like when I saw the clip. Because a lot of stuff scrolls past my timeline. I see it with no sound. I was just like, what is this nonsense that Adam Cole's doing? And I just kept scrolling. But no, I think it's a work. I think Pat McAfee is trying to work his way into wrestling. And here we go. Here's your end.
Because what you thinking, Prata?
No, I don't think he's trying to work himself to be a wrestler. I think they just friends and they play this role so well. And he was like, "How about you just come on my show and we just have something so people can talk about my show and get more things between us." Because it's not a WWE thing.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, well, first of all, Pat McAfee, if he's a wrestling fan, he knows how wrestling works. So you're not gonna sit there. You're not gonna sit there.
On my video.
You're not gonna sit there and talk about stuff where you surround yourself with more talented people. First of all, everybody watches Adam Cole. You know Adam Cole's extremely talented. He just ain't got no build. So that's the only problem with Adam Cole.
He needs some milk.
A lot of it. So I forgot what Jim Cornette said about Adam Cole the other day when he was facing Keith Lee. How he looked like. I can't remember the Jim Cornette infamous.
Jim Cornette just be saying so much shit. Who knows?
But
and apparently Adam Cole was 6'1".
Bruh, did it go up? Because it was 6 foot before.
Prime, I can send you a picture right now of me taking a picture of Adam Cole. I'm 6 foot.
He is smaller than Mr. Amy.
I could have sworn I thought Adam Cole was like 5'10" or 5'9". But I guess in
being kind.
You're right. Look, all I'm saying is it looks like it worked to me. I know Mark Henry feels like he believes it's real, but I think he's trying to egg it on a little bit. But yeah, I'm like they
tried to.
It's clearly it's clearly a work because I mean what he said was funny. Yeah. You know, the whole putter thing.
You're a psycho. That took me over the edge. That psycho part.
But
I don't know why.
So I watched that part of the interview and I was just like, I like that. So I was entertained by it. So I don't know because maybe Vince wanted to get Pat McAfee over there because he lost Gronk.
But no, I'm just when I say work, I don't think he needs to be a wrestler because after the Gronk failure, we need to chill on that shit. Yeah. But he could. I feel like he could angle his way into like.
Because I still know how much Rice still got a job. If they have,
I don't think. Sorry.
No. Go ahead.
No, I'm just gonna say I don't think he's trying to get in the ring and wrestle, nothing like that.
No, I don't think he's trying to do that.
He's not trying to get in the ring. He just likes, if I was him in his position, I would want to be like a commentator or maybe an announcer or something like that. So that's probably what he wants to do, trying to do something because he does the pre-shows, but he don't do the actual shows. So he's like, maybe I can, be a guest ring announcer, or I can be, guest commentator, something small that I don't have to do anything, but I can still be a part of this thing.
Listen, if Byron Saxton's still here, he's got a shot.
Yeah, you're right. So, that's pretty much it with me and Prime Time. About to cap this whole thing off with the Wednesday Night War. So, stay tuned for that one. Then we'll get ready to end the podcast.
He did have a nice quote, though. Adam Cole, they was talking about bumping in the ring while there's no fans there. He was like, yeah, I got drunk one night and I bought a ring and I got trained by Rip Rogers. He trained John Cena, Brock Lesnar, Pat McAfee.
Oh, wow.
This man is hilarious, man.
Oh, God.